The sound of Chidinma's laughter echoed through the narrow paths of Ezeagu, but behind the melody of her voice was a deep well of sadness no one could see. The villagers admired her beauty, but her home was a battlefield of cruel whispers and broken dreams. Since her mother's death, her life had become a storm. Her father remarried, bringing into their home a woman named Amaka, who had nothing but hatred for the young girl. While Chidinma's face was as bright as the sun, her stepmother's heart was dark with jealousy. The villagers spoke of how Chidinma's beauty was like no other in all of Enugu. But at home, Amaka saw only a rival. She would berate her at every chance, forcing her to do endless chores, wearing her spirit down in the hope that no man would want her. Yet suitors came. From neighboring villages and beyond, men sought her hand in marriage. Each time, her stepmother would sit with them privately, spinning lies as poisonous as the venom of a snake. "She is cursed," Amaka would whisper. Her mother's death was no accident, it was Chidinma's doing. And so, suitor after suitor left, their hopes shattered by the lies they believed. Chidinma's heart grew heavy with disappointment, yet she remained kind and strong, knowing that one day the truth would prevail. The day came when the royal drums beat through the village. The prince of Ezeagu had returned from his journey across the kingdoms, and it was said he sought a bride. He had heard whispers of Chidinma's beauty and virtue, and unlike the others, he came determined to see for himself. When Prince Naemeka saw Chidinma, he was captivated, not only by her beauty but by the grace in her eyes and the strength in her spirit. He knew instantly that he wanted her to be his queen. But Amaka, who had ruined many chances for Chidinma, was not ready to let this happen. She called the prince aside, her voice dripping with fake concern. "Your Highness, you must know the truth about this girl. She brings nothing but sorrow. She is the reason her mother is dead, and she will bring misfortune to your kingdom." Prince Naemeka looked at Amaka carefully, his eyes narrowing. He had heard enough rumors in his time to know when someone spoke out of jealousy and bitterness. He smiled gently but firmly, refusing to be swayed by her words. "I do not listen to the whispers of snakes," he said, his voice calm but commanding. "Chidinma's heart is pure, and that is all that matters to me." Amaka's face fell, her lies shattered like glass. Soon after, the village celebrated the grandest wedding Ezeagu had ever seen. Chidinma, dressed in royal robes, stood beside Prince Naemeka, her heart filled with joy she had never known. The same villagers who once pitied her now cheered for her as their queen. And as for Amaka, her own lies had left her isolated, while Chidinma found the happiness she deserved. The prince and Chidinma lived together in harmony, their love a testament that truth and goodness will always rise above the wickedness of the world. In the land of Ezeagu, their story became legend, told for generations to remind the people that no lie could ever stop true love.